I missed. I missed. It was a high fastball and I missed. Yeah. And then I swung at that I shouldn't have. Let's see. Defense. Something like that. Maybe. I'm gonna have to try to figure out how I want my emotes now. I have that one too. Oh snap. Hello. That's the clock. Yeah, that's what I forgot to slightly do is look at the standings. I meant to, and then I didn't. Look at you go? Yeah. No, right, no, right. That's why I did it. I sent you the screenshot of what it would look like, and then I moved it back. Yeah. If only there was a way to actually tell it to sort like that, but there's not. And everything is just like, nah. So if you want to do like the date, you gotta number the date. That way it's correct. It's like,
What's going on, everybody? Let's get this thing going. We got some good games today. Some good games. Got Nick in the broadcast booth. I don't know if y'all can hear him or not.
what's up?
There he is. Yep, we can hear him. We can hear him. The first game's going to be the Bears, led by Brian Urlacher, the head coach. What's up, Rams fan? Croto, Neon. I see you all here. Nick, obviously, here. But we got the Bears trying to get a win. This will be interesting to see if they can. They're 0-3. 0-3 playing the Steelers. It's not a good look.
Now, if only the emote would do the magic.
Ooh, that would be interesting. Watch. Let me see. I have a thought. I might be able to make it do it. Let's see. Maybe. Try it now. Wait.
All right.
Let's see. I'm gonna have to turn that off at some point because I feel like that's gonna get spammed a lot. Croto, your foot went to sleep. You gotta wake it up, man. You know what your foot needs? A little bit of raise. Just a little bit of raise. Wake that foot right up. All right, but we got the Steelers facing off against the Bears. The 0-3 Steelers or the 0-3 Bears playing the 2-1 Steelers. Current game. Hey, look at you already fixing the current game breakdown. I don't have all the right numbers for players, but that's okay. Let's see. States, don't think he's here. And Rangers, don't think he's here either. Rams fan, I don't know what you're talking about. What's street? I'm lost.
Let's see. What's Screech? Yeah, I don't know.
Yep. Nope. You lost me. Stag, what up though? Hey. All right. Sorry. Getting the game set up. We are good to go now. Going live. Not that one. Wrong intro video. Y'all need to see that. It's the Bengals intro video. I only have the 2 intro videos, but I got one for the Colts and one for the Bengals that custom made for us. Stag, how was your day, man? How you been today? Let's get it done. Got my bottom teeth fitted for replacement retainer today. Next week I get it plus new eyeglasses. Look at you just getting an all new face over there, Stag. Stag getting an all new face. No, that's awesome, Stag. Congratulations. I need to get new glasses. I have these, but I don't wear them. And they're all dirty now. This is what I'm supposed to look like. I feel stupid. I don't like them. I don't like the way they give me a headache because I'm not used to wearing them. And I can see like a screen. I can't see at a distance. So like distance is my problem. So I don't like wearing them because I can see up close.
Steelers coming off a 10-point victory over the Bills, 31-21 last week.
Nice.
And the Bears, they
Lost.
lost last week, 28-10 to the Cardinals.
28-10. 28-10 to the Cardinals. Gross. Go Roos.
Steelers are currently tied with the Ravens in their division. The winless Bears are last there.
You said the Bears are last.
Yeah.
Nice. Those figures. Maybe today's the day Tua turns it around. Gonna be going back to college. Gotta try to not look as hideous as possible, which is a momentous challenge, but I'm trying. I hear you, Stag. So I got married. I don't have to worry about what I look like. It's a lie. But it's a lie. Plus the Army says I gotta stay in shape. They're jerks like that. Drew Lock. Alright, this is a battle of who's the 3rd worst QB in the league. You got Drew Lock facing off against Tua. The only QB worse than the 2 of them, Faker Mayfield. Smart move by Drew Lock there, handing the ball off to Aaron Jones. Does not. Still a better move than giving it to Aaron Jones, or giving the ball to Drew Lock. I'd like to see Zamel Fox maybe get the ball a couple times in this game, the rookie. I believe he was out of Oklahoma last year. Oh, Drew Lock out here, comfortable in this offense, changing the play. Woo, uh-oh. Oh. That linebacker was flying in there. Who was that? I believe that was Tavon Blue, the middle linebacker, coming from the outside there, coming around the edge. A nice little throw right there by Drew Lock. Nice little first down. Stag, remind me again, what are you studying in college? It's like communications or something like that, right? What are you studying in college, Stag? Drew Lock handing the ball off. Aaron Jones, nice little move, but he cuts it back upfield, and there's Tavon Blue again. Hey, this rookie's looking pretty good. Yeah, communications, that's what I thought. See, my memory's not so bad. Hold on, Croto. Let me see if I can find if there is one for that.
You could have thrown it short, goes for the longer opener. See.
Stat, you say first time in a face-to-face class since December 2019? That's crazy. Croto, what kind of store are you looking for? The loyalty store or like the actual like merchandise?
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They go back to the ground with Jones. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Locke. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver.
To redeem points.
Brings up 3rd down and 2. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he gets this down to the 18.
I think you just click on where like the channel points down at the bottom of the chat. But let me see.
Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
I don't think I actually have it really.
This time with Jones. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, Josh Jacobs, 2-yard gain.
Oh, I forgot about it. Yeah, oh. Yeah, the old Josh Jacobs special right there.
Eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
That's crazy. Half your sophomore and your entire junior year was all virtual. That sucks. It was like the best years of college. Not that I know I've been. 2nd down and 7. I went for my freshman year, like a semester of my freshman year, and then I went to the Army. Drew Lock, little fake handoff. Defensive tackle fighting. That's into the end zone. Wow, nearly picked off. Drew Lock throws that into triple coverage, as only Drew Lock can do.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead.
Yeah, I don't think I would do very good with virtual learning. I like to have the teacher kind of right there. It keeps me focused. I think virtual learning, I'd be too distracted. It's too easy to click and like open up a new page and do something that I'm more interested in than whatever class I'm in.
My head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And it's funny
The
how
only
we
thing
always talk
too
about
is
how
that the
analytics are
is
starting to
not
creep into
turning
the
the
game.
ball over.
One analytic that's been there for a long time.
True.
Teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today is determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
Tua in trouble though. Woo, big play. DeMarcus Lawrence right there with the sack. Okay, I see you. Getting right through there.
That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just
Good play by DeMarcus Lawrence.
is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's
The running back makes the right play to pick up the blitz. Just there's too many of them coming. He can't block both of them. Calling this the toilet bowl because these quarterbacks are complete. Well, you get the point. Yeah, facts, Dag. Facts. Not a big fan of Tua's. And Drew Lock is, well, Drew Lock. Oh, I thought he was going to get sacked. 2nd down and 20. Does get about 9 yards back. Completes his first pass of the game. Right here. Going deep. Receiver's not even looking. Good start, Tua. Great start for Tua.
When Madden 22 comes out, and if you keep the rosters as is, we're going to be confused on why 2 is not on the Bears.
I know. With his... Ooh. Okay. Number 18. I see you. Jalen Reagor. That's a lot of work for 10 yards.
And the Steelers
Yeah, it is interesting to look back the number of times that like I've thought about a player that should be on a different team. Appreciate it, Rams fan. I'll work on my posture. I put it in there for that reason because I have a bad habit of just slouching, sitting weird, things like that. Another handoff. Now I will say they are getting Aaron Jones involved in the run game. 7 rushes for 30 yards, and they're gonna need to keep with it. Yo, Tyler, what's up? I didn't go to Texas. Well, I was in Texas before. I didn't go to Texas this weekend. I went to the river this weekend, but I loved my time in Texas. When I was in Texas, I was at Fort Hood. I loved it. I loved everything about being there. I liked Fort Hood. I enjoyed the location. We lived in Copper's Cove. It was great. I really enjoyed my time in Texas. 3rd and 2. Oh, that's the stretch. Gotcha. It's like this. It's for when I start to fall asleep, Rams fan. When we get towards the end of these things, I start getting sleepy. Y'all can make me stretch. Wake my ass up. That's what that's for, Rams fan. Oh, no, you're good, Tyler. The river was great. It was quiet. I got eaten alive. I'm pretty sure I donated at least a pint of blood to some mosquitoes.
Nice.
But it was fun. My kids enjoyed it, and that's rare when there's like not a whole lot to do electronically. So, but they had fun. They enjoyed it. They liked the river. They liked playing on the beach. My parents have like a golf cart they use to get around the neighborhood. What a punt, okay? That's a great punt. That's how you punt the ball. That goes out at the 1-yard line. You cannot do better than that. Incredible. But yeah, my parents have a golf cart, so it's like an old raggedy golf cart, but I let the kids drive it, so they had a lot of fun. Tua's in trouble now. They hand it off. Great handoff. Can he break it? Oh, no! No, it's going to be coming back. The block in the back is going to bring this back. This is a 99-yard run. Why? But why? Ronald Jones II all the way to the end zone. The illegal block in the back is coming back. Robbie Anderson, sit your dumb ass down.
The only good thing is
still gets the first down.
Trouble, but
99 yards that went. You can't really hand. Oh, he's in trouble. Woo! Jalen Ramsey on the corner blitz flies in there and gets the sack. If Tua would have fumbled, you imagine the reversal of a 99-yard touchdown called back. He fumbles, they return it for a touchdown. Keenan Allen, I think, Stag. I'd have to go Keenan Allen. I think Allen Robinson's up there. But most underrated, I don't think Keenan Allen gets anywhere near the credit he deserves for how good he is. Tua in trouble. Get rid of it. No. Tua. The safety blitz comes in and gets him. Look at the Steelers playing super. They gave up a 99-yard touchdown. They got called back, and then they came out extremely aggressive. Send in the corner. Send in the safety. Rodney McLeod Jr. gets the safety blitz, gets the sack for the 2-point conversion there on the safety. I did not, Tyler. How good is it? Tyler, were you the one that was telling me? I think it was you. You the one telling me about this game? The college football coach? Career edition one? If it was you, good choice. It's fun. I'm having a blast with it. I play it in my free time. That seems to be the consensus answer. Me personally, God, this isn't just because I'm a Washington fan. Curtis Samuel, I do think is underrated. He's just not. He's not. Uh-oh. There goes Aaron Jones. The Steelers. Kavion Chasen. Getting the tackle there. Injures Aaron Jones. But I do think Curtis Samuel also underrated, just not as underrated as Keenan Allen. I would go Keenan Allen number 1, Allen Robinson number 2. Woo! Drew Lock tries to throw that directly out of defensive tackle. Yeah, Tyler, same. Croto, it's looking that way, but if we learned anything last night, if there's anything that we learned about the DGFL, we learned that no lead's ever safe and that anything can happen. Woo. Drew Lock, 2 for 7, not a great start. Stag, I'll give you another name, and this is the homer answer for me. Michael Gallup, to me, is underrated. The wide receiver for the Cowboys, because everybody looks at Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb. I don't think Michael Gallup gets the credit for how good he really is. Oh, no, I think you're right. I think McLaurin could be a top 10 receiver. It'd be interesting, Proto. The Rangers and the Bears getting the #1 overall pick.
You have to compete with the Rams, Saints, and Chargers.
Rams, Saints, and Chargers. The Chargers were good last year. The Rams were good last year.
And Patriots as well.
Yeah. Interesting.
All those teams are currently winless.
Texas, Tyler. I used Texas. I cheated. I used Texas. In year 2, we went 13-1, made the playoffs, but I lost to Alabama. Playoffs? Okay, Tua's starting to drive down the field. He is 3 for 4. Nathan Peterman better than Tua in Madden 21? I mean, well, maybe. Croto, we definitely learned that. He custom 100% jinxed himself last night. This man said, "Come on, Lions, y'all gotta score. I want to see my fourth quarter Bengals." And then he find out his fourth quarter Bungles were terrible. Tua down the field. Robbie Anderson trying to make up for his touchdown. He's gone. Robbie Anderson steals Ronald Jones' touchdown. Block in the back. Takes away the long touchdown, and then Robbie Anderson gets the long touchdown on the pass. Nice play by Tua here. Leads Robbie Anderson. Robbie Anderson turns the corner, uses his speed, and he is gone. Croto, it was a great game. It was a great game. Face of the franchise kind of look like bootleg micro. It probably is. It probably is, Stag. I haven't seen it, though.
After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Ballantyne to return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. The Steelers take over first down 10 at their own 20. And the Steelers set to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Yeah, Croto, I was hoping somebody would win. We had to figure out this whole tie thing. We weren't very happy with that. You had one job. It's miles better than what the hell face of the franchise was in 21 and 20, but there's a bar so low it's literally on the ground. Yeah, that's true, Stag. Darren Lee down. Linebacker down for the Bears. But yeah, Stag, like the bar is pretty low, so.
While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Lock. Completion here to Claypool. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter, as that's a first down. Now Williams. And he
Oh, so not Zamel Fox, but Damian Williams comes in. There's Damian, right? Darrell Williams, excuse me. Darrell Williams in the game. Nice play.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 40. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, Stag. The stories are kind of interesting. I wish there was a way to like just bypass the story if you wanted to. Like they should make that an option. Maybe it is, but some of the storylines in like NBA 2K are terrible. Like they are hot garbage and just so absurd. I don't know what they're thinking. What the hell was that, Drew? Drew had a guy wide open, throws it to the ground. 3rd and 4, Drew. Got to get at least, or you can do that. Never mind. Needed at least 4 there, Drew. You threw it 1 yard up the field. He fell for another yard. What are you doing?
They're going to attempt 50-yard field goal.
To make this game 8-7. What in the hell?
And they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense...
Wow, Drew Lock is your quarterback, and this is what we're doing? I mean, smart move to hand it off. Ooh, he just barely gets it. Just barely gets it. It's another handoff. He runs right into the defense. All he had to do was cut up field. 6 rushes, 22 yards.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to something.
Facts, Dag. Facts.
Running game going.
Yeah, he was definitely a psychopath. That character is definitely a psychopath. Stag, something else I'd like to see them add, because they have like the WNBA and stuff in there, is just go ahead and make that full on like an option. Let me do a whole my league with the WNBA. Let me do a WNBA career mode. Like let me do my career WNBA.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
I don't think they made it. They made it so that you could do like a season. It wasn't the full on like where you could do my league. I think you could do like a season with the WNBA, but like just go. Oh, Drew, what are you doing? They added linebacker for face of the franchise. I mean, you should be able to do any of the positions, face of the franchise wise.
Steelers are lucky that the defender there that recovered just rolled down.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna be able to get up, but I think he rolls into Drew Lock. All right, Tua, now's your chance. The Bears' offense has looked explosive at times. Oh, they said they were going to add many more, but probably just linebacker. Many more. You have outside linebacker, middle linebacker. You're welcome. Short completion right there by Tua. He's 6 for 7 for 93 yards and a touchdown, though. Ronald Jones trying to break away from the tackle there. Cannot. Jermaine Pratt on the tackle.
That was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league in converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there.
Does get the first down, though, which is what's important here for the Bears. They just need to keep the ball moving. They've shown big play potential with Robbie Anderson and Ronald Jones. But I think that's mostly because the Steelers are playing very aggressive. Oh, he runs into his own man. It bounces him back inside. He's tackled. Ronald Jones, 3 rushes for 14 yards. You know he's mad. Nice catch right there by the tight end. Incredible catch. Not the best throw. No, Hunter Henry makes this play. Twisting and turning, making this catch. Tua kind of hangs this one up there a little bit. Needs to hit him in stride. Let him keep running underneath the ball, but great catch right there by the tight end. Hunter Henry right there with the catch. Ronald Jones can't catch a break after his 99-yard touchdown was called back. 4 rushes. He should have like 4 rushes, 108 yards. The running back out in motion right there. It's a quick pass right here, but it's short of the first down. Tua just not trying to go deep that often. 8 for 9, 110 yards. 3rd down and 1. You'd like to see Allen Robinson maybe get open. No, it's to the outside. Just inaccurate throw right there by Tua. 4th and 1. They're going to go for it. I feel like I'd kick the field goal here so that they would need more than 3. Never mind. That worked perfectly. That's exactly how you do it. That's exactly what I would have done if I was them. Allen Robinson. Underrated Allen Robinson. Getting the touchdown right there. Running the slant. Tua times it perfectly. Touchdown, Bears. Are the Bears going to get a win? Is that what's happening here?
They definitely could. And Tua might be trying to get more yards in this first half than last game.
And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago.
True, Stag. Yeah. But I'm saying, like, let it be all of them. If I want to be a freaking kicker and face the franchise, let me be a kicker.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Valentine
He said that's a D- overall. Do better, EA.
getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's just been looking for
Stag, New School says D's are passing. You didn't fail. A D is passing.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get it
Oof.
in the hands of
That's shut down immediately by the Bears defense. 7 rushes, 21 yards by Darrell Williams.
No, don't take him totally out of the game. Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure.
You say you passed your Spanish class with a D? Here's the thing, Stag. If you're the only person making a football game, and a D- is what your overall effort is, but you're the only person that made a football game, the curve says you got an A+. Drew Lock faking a throw to absolutely nobody, comes across the field. He pump faked to the head coach right there. Lock looking deep, going deep, way deep to the water cooler. Drew Lock looking not locked in. Absolute dot. Great punt coverage right there.
just a yard return there after a punt of
49 get credited for inside the 20. And Tua coming back in the field and missing a week 1 throw. It's
I mean,
that safety,
I say the safety is the worst play he's had.
which would have never happened.
Had Robbie Anderson not blocked in the back. Altogether, I would say Tua's doing pretty good. The offensive line needs to block for him better. He doesn't read the defense very quickly, so they need to block for him so he's got time to read the defense. Or DeMarcus Lawrence is going to murder this man. Oh, how was that dropped? The dust is killing your allergies? Never good, Stag. Never good. Ronald Jones, since he got his 99-yard touchdown called back, can't catch a break. This man's averaging under 4 yards a carry.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Foreseeing completion on first down. then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Dag, my class gets mad at me because when they have to clean, I always go back and check to make sure they clean like our classroom. And then my class right now is the duty classroom. So they have to clean the entire schoolhouse. But whenever they finish, I'll ask them, y'all clean everything? Oh, Roger, sorry, we got everything. It's good to go. And then I'll walk out. And we have these like door frames that I can reach to the. I'm the only person in the schoolhouse that can reach to the top of it. So every time they go, the school's clean, I walk in there and I touch the top of this door frame. I'm like, is it though? Look at all this dust. They get mad. I'm like, it's not clean. You didn't clean everything. We have the same thing. Every classroom has these lockers. And the locker is shorter than my vision. But I'm the only person who can look at the top of these lockers. So every class goes, we cleaned everything. And I look and I'm like, I can see the dust. Like, it's the equivalent of like looking at the top of your refrigerator.
You need to be getting on each other's shoulders.
Right? I'm like, y'all better figure it out. Look at Drew Lock throwing bombs to nobody. Drew Lock said, F it, I'm going deep. To double coverage. Drew, what the hell? If I am States, I'm immediately looking. Oh, they almost got their 2 points back. Drew, 6 for 15, 59 yards. This. Whew. Whew. Ryan Tannehill is going to be the best QB we look at tonight. Okay, Drew, that was a good pass. That one was accurate. Didn't bother with behind my bed because it's the bitch to carry by itself to move and clean. Fair enough, Stag. And that was a good pass right there by Drew Lock. Right in stride. Perfect touch. Catches him while he's open. Right on it, too. A split second later, and that's probably picked off.
So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10.
Drew Lock probably facts. Fuck it. Somebody's down there. Woo, good stop right there. Alex Singleton locks that up.
Second and 11. Williams.
Tyler, great question. It's a great question. I don't know. Now, I would say that they haven't looked great. I think the Steelers' offense has looked worse. Man, that water cooler, that's twice. That man has hit that water cooler in stride down the sideline. He's trying to tell that coach something. Somebody give me some fucking water.
And get that water cooler out there on the field.
Gatorade. Okay. Now, I will say, for as bad as the Steelers' offense has been, the special teams on the Steelers is killing it right now. J.K. Scott, MVP of the Steelers right now. But yeah, Tyler, I don't know. The Bears offense looking really good. Their defense looks great. Now the Steelers offense is making that defense look better. But I think the Steelers are playing really aggressive. And the Bears have been able to take advantage of it. I think it might just be a matchup thing.
It's going to be really funny if they get another safety here and make it 14-7.
They've given enough space now that they have to pump the ball. They've done so with that first run.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here.
Okay, decent little throw. Gets the first down. Just trying to get some space. Maybe get a play downfield. They do have a speedy receiver in Robbie Anderson, as we've already seen.
60 seconds left in the half.
Okay, I mean, that's not exactly what I had in mind to it, but okay.
Making the Steelers throwing a timeout.
Hey, fair. Dante Pettis, another speedy receiver. Now, if you're going to get it to Dante Pettis, though, you need to get him in a little bit more open field, not right in the middle of the field.
So that sets up 2nd and 6.
And of course, some teams just sim better than watch them play.
That's true. Some teams, that's a very good point, Nick. Some teams look great when we watch them play and then are terrible when we're not watching. Jared Goff.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Tua setting up shop to throw again.
Nice completion there. He's fighting for the yards, but again, time is ticking away. Got to get the ball down the field.
Question is, are they going to give up or try to go for
Surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
3rd and a yard.
We hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football.
Tight end Hunter Henry definitely fighting for the yards there.
Right there, and they pick up the first down.
I believe that was Hunter Henry.
1st and 10 now from the 33.
Tua dropping back. Quick throw to nobody. Nobody. Maybe he just wants to stop the clock. Didn't get the look he was hoping for. I don't know. Allen Robinson maybe in one-on-one coverage down the field. What the fuck is this, Tua? Dante Pettis, one of the bigger playmakers on the field, but he's not going to get it done there. You got to let him get across the field a little bit more, create some separation, and then get the ball to him.
All right, Tua's about to go deep to the other 40.
All that for this man to hand the ball off. What in the flipping... Look, the Steelers are like, you know what? Bet, timeout. Give us the ball. Fuck y'all. Y'all gonna do this shit? We'll take it. Fake? No. We've seen a fake. We saw the Titans fake it last night. And we're going to get a chance for a Drew Lock 80-yard bomb. Aw, come on, Drew. Give me what I want. Come on, Drew. You know you had it in you. Wuss. All right, Nick. Who do you have for raise your performance player of the game? Nice.
I'm gonna go with the defenders here. They need to get some lotion to soften these hands because right now all I see is some brick hands dropping these interceptions.
That's true. There's been some terrible passes, absolutely dropped. All right, I got 2, and they're both on the offensive side because defenses are looking real nice right now. On the offensive side for the Bears, my raise your performance players of the game are 100% the Bears' offensive line. They're letting Tua get murdered back there. Murdered every throw. There's a lot of throws where he might have somebody open, but he's getting killed. DeMarcus Lawrence has been a beast. On the Steelers side of the ball, I would like to say the entire Steelers offense, but we'll go ahead and just go with Drew Lock. He's the mastermind of this offense, and it shows. Because this offense is anemic. There's nothing there in this offense. Aaron Jones went down with an injury, and the offense absolutely stopped moving. The player that doesn't need to raise their performance, I would go with J.K. Scott. He's been amazing.
Everyone else can do better. J.K. Scott's teaching the class right now.
Yeah, at this point, everybody just needs to play as well as J.K. Scott. 14-5. Tua with the ball.
Also, you just don't know if it's like the...
Again, a little bit of pressure there. Going to his favorite target, though, Hunter Henry. This man has Allen Robinson as a wide receiver, but no arm to get the ball to him.
I do believe Tua now has more yards
Ooh.
last game.
Does he? Robbie Anderson with a completion there. Tua gets that one out quick because, again, he was about to get murdered in the backfield.
I felt like he only had like 146 or something like that.
Ooh. Nice play right there by Ronald Jones. Ronald Jones breaking tackles, running hard. Little spin move right there. Remember, Ronald Jones should have over 100 yards in this game already. There you go. There it goes again. A guy right into his face as he's throwing the ball, though. Every throw, there's somebody near to him that's unblocked. That's the thing. Every play, I feel like there's somebody who goes unblocked running it to a full speed. Then again, when he doesn't have somebody in his face, he does some shit like that. Oh, okay, that explains it. He couldn't get open. He's being pass interference by Jalen. Jalen, you're better than that.
I'm gonna be honest,
I didn't see it.
I tried to see the flag. I tried to see where it happened.
I didn't see it. I'm with you. I'm looking. Nope. Second down and 4 for Tua from underneath center. Nice throw right there by Tua. Tua's looking really good right now. For as much shit as I talk to Tua, nothing big. He's not going down the field a lot. He's just making smart plays. Again, I think one of his issues is the offensive line's got to block better for him. Or, hear me out, he can move his goddamn feet and get out of the pocket. DeMarcus Lawrence, just relentless pursuit right there. Yeah, DeMarcus Lawrence just relentless on the pursuit right there.
So the Steelers have their punter, they have their defensive lineman. They just need to find some sort of offensive weapon.
I mean, they need a QB.
Is it legal to kick the ball to your receivers?
I mean, it's a turnover. I mean, at this point, they could scrub for some of the rookies that were drafted that maybe weren't top picks and do better than... The fuck was that? And do better than Drew Lock's doing right now.
There's more of those brick hands. And the field goal is good. It is now a 12-point game, 17-5.
Very interesting score. Stag, I agree, man. It doesn't make any sense. Like, at that point, there's no point in doing anything about, like, I don't know. Like, the roommates are wrong, and I don't understand their thinking either, but egging into that, you're just playing into what they want. They're anybody that does something like that's doing it to get a reaction. Uh-oh, Aaron Jones says, Drew, you've been so bad, even though I dislocated my shoulder. I'm coming back in this game. Aaron Jones coming back, hoping to save the Steelers' offense. They put him in blocking. He's been injured his shoulder, and they got him out there trying to block so that Drew Lock can throw a shitty pass.
If they do that 5 more times, they'll get a first down.
Poor tight end's got to fight for every yard he can get because Drew Lock couldn't even hit him in stride. He didn't have anybody within 15 yards of him. Whew. All right, this looks like a run play. There you go, Aaron Jones. 11 rushes, 43 yards. He's 100% the best player on this Steelers offense. Yeah, true. That's very true, Stag. And maybe that is. Maybe that was how they dealt with it. Maybe they were angry. I don't know. They have run the ball more than they've passed, which with Drew Lock as your quarterback, fully understandable. Another great run by Aaron Jones. Nice little cut, too. Nice little juke back.
Territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. From the gun, He'll get that complete to his tight end.
Well, hello there, Kelsey. Welcome back.
Solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Brings up
Rangers. Good timing because the Bears are looking real nice right now. Minus the other running plays they're giving up right now. But Rangers, your Bears are looking great. Tua playing very smart, which I know we don't get to say that often, but Tua's playing smart. His offensive line, I believe, are trying to get this man murdered. Like, pretty sure that they're going to be accessories to murder by the end of this game. I'm doing really good, Kelsey. I'm doing good. I had a great day. Drew Lock dropping back. Oh, he finds a wide open receiver right there. How are you, Kelsey? How are you doing today? What's that?
Actually hits him too.
Yeah, A.J. Brown wide open, and Drew Lock somehow completes the pass to him.
So far in this game, no touchdown to this point, and what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their
How did the Rams do last night? I gotta go back and look.
but a nice game there for a first down.
What was the score of that game?
Shotgun snap to Lock. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down.
Oh, they lost. The Rams lost last night, 29-31. Last second. They lost at the very end of the game last night. Aaron Jones fighting for it, stretches out. Touchdown. This Steelers offense suddenly much better with Aaron Jones in. Aaron Jones comes in single-handedly, saves this Steelers offense.
Determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
Beat the here we go. I just lost the Eastern Conference Finals with the Pacers. Year one went 48-34 and we're a 6 seed Cinderella. Nice, Rangers. Beat the Nets and Knicks in 6. Bucks beat us in 5. They would end up sweeping the Nuggets. Okay, well, congratulations, Milwaukee. Rangers said, I shouldn't be here to watch this team. The QB for the Rams was Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is the QB for the Rams on here, Kelsey. Oh, Aaron.
As here comes the kickoff. Fields into the middle of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's
Steelers special teams still doing very well, not giving Dante Pettis a chance to return it.
his way back onto the field.
Robbie Anderson coming back out. 5 catches, 102 yards on the day. Also has the long touchdown.
Third quarter, he's thinking, I want more, right?
He's also responsible for the reason that Ronald Jones does not have 100 yards.
Because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he
Okay, I see you, Allen Robinson. Nice move.
And he's taken down, but able to
Tua, 21 for 27 on the game. Only 211 yards, though.
gain of 12 and a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Tua.
Tua holds the ball for way too long. DeMarcus Lawrence, his 3rd sack of the game, his 5th on the season. That ties him with Von Miller for the lead.
To be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers. What am I?
Protect you as best
Yeah, I thought I said
3 to 5 seconds.
that. I was like, I was pretty sure I covered that. No, you're good.
You're really almost discrediting their work.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. On the delay, Jones. And they see right through that defensively.
That play went nowhere. It looks like the Steelers have a better run game in this game, but Ronald Jones absolutely robbed.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks.
All right, 3rd and 20. Are we going to see Tua go deep?
Very long. Going to the air. Tagovailoa.
Oh, he breaks the tackle. Oh, he can't make it work.
And he'll get up to the 43.
We elected to trade up. Got Cade Cunningham. Nice.
Tua got hit there on that play.
Tua hit again. Nobody takes more hits than Tua. I'm starting to... Tua's growing on me because he's tough. He didn't have a choice because he's getting murdered. God, another blitz gets there. A split second too late for the Steelers. I thought he was going to get this when he broke that tackle, but...
Here comes the Bears punter now. He's been terrific so far.
Wow, the special teams in this game. Are you kidding me? This thing bounces at the 1. It never goes another yard. Cade, Levert, DeAndre Hunter, Sabonis, and Miles Turner. Nice. That's a good lineup. It's a good lineup. Aaron Jones having a good game. Can the Bears get a safety now? Ooh. Saboner together. Jeez. It's terrible. Terrible, Stag.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across.
Rangers, how could I take them apart? Fair.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him.
Tyler, I agree. Agreed. Both punters have been amazing. Punting in this game has been the most exciting thing. Sad to say it, but the punting in this game has been the most exciting thing. Both these quarterbacks are just terrible. Tua's played well, though. I will say Tua's played well. Drew Lock, I can't say the same. Stag, you ain't wrong. The Pacers just cannot stay healthy. Brogdon, good 6-man. All right, 4th quarter coming up.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, baby.
So a little more space to
Are you, oh, you can see me on YouTube?
right around the 12.
Thank you. Got a new subscriber on YouTube. Whoop, whoop.
Just win,
Mandated for
baby.
wifey.
It's manly.
A gain of 6 there on first. They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right.
Croto, you want to see the Steelers score? They might. I mean, offense is starting to get moving now that they got Aaron Jones back.
Yeah, the Steelers have this guy named Aaron Jones.
Yeah, ever since he came back, they're starting to do a lot better. I mean, Drew Lock's literally doing everything he can to ruin it. He's throwing into tight coverage. I'm going to get a drink in a second. And Neon has hosted. Much appreciated, Neon. Streamlabs did not host it, but anyway, I hosted. Yeah, appreciate it, Neon. Good looking out. Incredible catch right there. That was a great catch. Who does Chase Claypool?
Rock is thinking just F it. Chase is there somewhere.
Right? Just throw it up. He's got to go get it. It's the Alden Tate method. Drew Lock in trouble goes down. That's a big, big boy. Kawan short. Finally, the defensive I feel like Drew could have outran him. I'm just saying.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and
There's
that's exactly
the
what
gravitational pull that they have to get away from.
Facts. Second down and 22. I mean, it's time to go with the Chase Claypool's down there somewhere method.
He's got a middle of the field. He sees him actually hits him. Broken tackle.
Nice.
It's up.
Aaron Jones on the catch right there. Aaron Jones showing he can do more than just run the ball out there and running routes like a wide receiver.
they break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Very easy when no one's covering him.
It does help. Although doesn't guarantee anything. Drew Lock's actually more accurate, more likely to throw it to you if you're in double or triple coverage.
It's right there.
Croto, rawr, he said on his way to the sack.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive,
What you mean?
good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's
Blue
what they're
bit.
gunning for on first and goal. From the gun.
Drew Lock trying to score a touchdown here. Interesting throw. They're fighting for it. Doesn't get the touchdown.
It'll be second and goal after one.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on.
Second and goal from the 1. You would think they'd run the ball with Aaron Jones, reward him for coming in and saving this offense. Because this offense was looking terrible while he was injured. Horrible. Nope, they're going to decide to throw the ball with Drew Lock. What in the world? He's throwing it to the locker room.
Out to his guys up front because it's been a steady stream of pressure on him this entire game. That time,
Third and goal.
the sack.
Third and goal from the 1. They go shotgun. It's an inside zone, and Aaron Jones does what we thought he would do. Scores a touchdown.
Alright, we've now witnessed why the Steelers are in
Somebody stop Jalen Ramsey.
Steelers are in fact 2-1 because of Aaron Jones.
Yeah, you're definitely seeing the reason. Great block by Risner there and Wyatt Teller.
Those games are fun.
It is our states owns the Steelers, and he was here a second ago. But Rangers is the guy that owns the Bears. They get the 2-point conversion too. Wow. And in the game doing after this is just CPU versus CPU. Neon agreed. Agreed.
Beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Dante Pettis on the
Dante Pettis finally gets the chance to return it and gets demolished.
and down at the 28.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own
The
28.
Chicago offense set to get started, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to
All right,
regain the lead.
got 7 minutes left. Can Tua lead them down and take the game?
This might be the best
So game, set, match. I don't know. Tua might lead them down. All they need is 3 to tie it up. Or hear me out, Tua. Or Tua could throw it to absolutely nobody.
come up on second and two.
Lewis should see a shirt for the second time this game. Should probably sit the rest of this one out. 7:38 left in the game.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Over the middle.
Aaron or Allen Robinson getting the catch right there.
He'll get it out here at 35, right at the 34 here. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a third and 3.
Tua has had 235 yards from 23 of 30 attempts.
The Bears on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. Here it's third and 3. Now Tua. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he will have the Bears first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4 and he got 4
Bears
on
barely
third
picking
down.
up first
I
down.
know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we
Now
need
under
more than
7
one tackler
minutes
to
and
the
counting.
ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10.
Tua setting up shop
To
to
a
throw
quick
again.
pass.
And nearly picked
Once
off there.
again,
It would have been a great time for
Could have
their
been
first pick.
intercepted, but
Instead,
both
it's
teams
second
do not know how to
down.
catch
Incomplete.
on the defensive side.
A.J. Terrell on the
Again, they
Second
will
and
throw it
10.
with Tagovailoa. And on the slant, able to
Decent
find
pass this
Ayuk.
time. Close to the
That'll
first
leave them with a
down.
3rd and 2
Third and
coming up.
2.
They got 8 yards there.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's
On 3rd down, Jones. He will have the first down as he's
Twice
brought
now
down
the Bears
up near
have barely
midfield.
converted on 3rd and
A
short.
3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2
Steelers are
opportunities
just
to get
needing
off the
to
field. They haven't
just
gotten it done.
find
So now
some
your
sort of stop.
coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of
Twice
exotic,
they've came
something that they
close.
haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. This is Jones, and he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
brought down.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now the throw pulled in by Anderson.
Questionable throw.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I
3rd
would
and
expect
10.
pressure here. Pass complete.
You need to get to about the 40
You file that as
for a first
unsuccessful.
down.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats.
Does
Throwing the
not
ball,
do
Get
it.
a completion.
you get a
They're going
catch.
to attempt the 58-yard field goal to tie.
That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. And in the early going, the running game, as we see the numbers, it just wasn't on point. Well, now
Steelers
it's
finally
gotten
getting
more true
that
to
stop
form.
that they
And
needed.
sometimes it takes a little while for an offensive line to get in sync.
4:18
Because
left
early in
in
the
the
game,
game.
defenses throw different patterns at you, different formations, different sets. And you might not block
What
them
is
quite the
up,
way you want to.
Jansen
But as you start to
of
get into
the
a groove and you
Raiders?
figure out what they're doing, now it
And that
all
was
comes
8.
together. And that's what we're seeing
Bail
right
out
now.
of a defensive pass interference on Ryan
This
Harrison.
home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon.
And
You feeling their pain?
Drew Locke's trying to
Yes,
throw
they
the
did.
game away.
Jones, incomplete.
Luckily,
Brings up 2nd and 10
failed.
at the 20-yard line.
Can't even do
Lock
that
again
right.
here on 2nd and 10. It's complete to Brown.
I thought that was intercepted
And
without
he's
the
only gonna get
receiver
a
was
yard
coming
from
back.
the 20 to the 19. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Throwing his lock on 3rd down. That is caught at the
And of
7.
course, on 3rd and 9,
And the
they
Steelers
convert.
are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish
Chains
off this
would
drive with 6
be
points.
1st and goal
He's been the
at
go-to
the
guy.
6.
They needed a big play there on
And
3rd down. Went
Fox
his way, it worked
taken.
out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted him
Bears
or they think
desperately
he's
need
going
to
to get the
stop
ball.
to
He has
stay
a
in this
knack
game,
for finding his way open
or they
and
would be
completing the
falling
connection.
to 0-4.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping
Rangers
this
is
one up.
thinking about selling the Bears and just going on with the NBA and the Pacers. It's having
Now
better luck with the
Jones.
Pacers.
And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line.
And he's into the end zone.
This
Touchdown.
could be, as Proto said earlier, game set
Taking
match.
it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end
Be careful
zone.
with that
and in this
shoulder.
one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he has the football.
Yeah,
What a great performance so far.
Those these guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Pettis now on the return.
You missed an Aaron Jones second touchdown of the day.
All right, I'm back. I had to eat a bagel real quick and then use the bathroom, but I'm back. And we're back. All right, at this point, I think I want to sell the Bears. Wow, Rangers. Rangers can't just give up on them. You got to believe in Tua or the defense, or I don't know. They started this game so well, and then Aaron Jones came back in the game, and it was all downhill from there. Ooh. Tropical punch? Okay. Okay, Mountain Dew. Skimbo. What did I put on the bagel? That's a great question. Butter. I just do butter. It was a blueberry bagel. I put butter on it. The Bears' best player? Good question. But yeah, Skimbo. I just do butter on it. Who is the Bears' best player?
Oddly enough, maybe a right guard.
Rangers coach John said, there isn't one. Oh no, Tua! Welcome back, Tyler. Tyler, if Twitch isn't working, I'm also on YouTube. I'm also on YouTube. Let's see. It might be a right guard. Robbie Anderson, maybe? Oh, Allen Robinson. Adrian Amos, a safety, is not bad. If you sold the team, you'd owe me money, he says. Hunter Henry might be one of the best players. Yeah, it'd have to be Allen Robinson. The Steelers recover the onside kick, although the Bears do have all 3 of their timeouts, so there's a slim, very slim chance, Rangers.
Right now, the only chance is if Drew Lock.
Yeah, the best chance is they allow Drew Lock to throw the ball here. Rangers, TJ Warren, traded TJ Warren for DeAndre Hunter. Hunter nails the 3 over Warren to advance in the second round. Stag, it's cold. I feel hot in my house today. Usually I'm freezing, which is why I'm always wearing like a sweatshirt. Today I'm warm. I don't know. Maybe I'm broken today. Croto says there's no chance. Rashawn Gary with the tackle. They do have their timeouts. All they can do is get some stops. All they got to do is get some stops. No chance. Would be a fumble. I mean, there's the possibility. He was injured earlier in the game, so if he gets hurt again. Oh, no, Aaron. That's the ball game. Why do the Celtics have Kawhi in this franchise? And why are they my second round matchup? Oh, no, Rangers. And Drew Lock gets to do. Now, if anybody could mess up kneeling, it's Drew Lock. If anybody can fumble this, my money's on Drew. Congratulations to the Steelers making the comeback, going to 3-1, and the Bears dropped to 0-4. Yeah, Croto, that's the funny part too about like heat waves like that. When you get that drop and it goes from like 110, drops to like 85. It's a 20-degree drop. Yeah, Zach, that'd be rough. Rangers, is Kemba Walker still in the Celtics?
sink now to 0-4, and they'll try to get back on the beam.
Yeah.
They'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns.
Tyler chimes in. Well, that's why the Bears are 0-4. Fair. Yeah, that would be why. Damn, Nick, you're quick. I blink over to the other page, and you've already got it switched. They're not going to have it, but do they have the 99-yard play? I want to know. Like, if there was ever a time I wanted to see a penalty, it was on. No, I want to see this one.
420 in the first.
Yeah, I would like to see this.
Okay.
Nothing. All right, let's go see the stats real quick. Rangers, that's what it looked like. They just couldn't hold the lead. They had it. Tua actually played well. 32 for 42, 319 yards. He played well. 2 touchdowns. He got sacked a lot. And when he wasn't getting sacked, he was getting hit a lot. Running the ball, though, Aaron Jones was the difference maker. 3 touchdowns for Aaron Jones. That would be why they lost. Jay's son? Huh. Interesting. That is interesting. I didn't know that. Darrell Williams came in to replace Aaron Jones and did nothing. Again, Ronald Jones, I don't know what 11 rushes for 136 yards is average-wise, but I know he's mad. Hunter Henry had 10 catches. Robbie Anderson with 8 catches, 140 yards, played great in this game. Claypool with 83 yards. Touchdowns for Allen Robinson, who had 62 yards, and Robbie Anderson. Somebody we didn't see a lot of, I was expecting more of in this Bears offense is Brandon Ayuk. Definitely was expecting more out of him. Jermaine Pratt, 10 tackles. Jordan Brooks with 9. Adrian Amos with 9. And McLeod Jr. with 8. Tavon Blue, the rookie, played well. All right, this is your Bobby Wagner replacement. He played well. DeMarcus Lawrence played great. Yeah, Stack. It was such a momentum shift right there. The penalty.
A 9-point.
Yeah, it ends up being a 9-point swing. The penalty brings back the 99-yard touchdown, which is crazy. Then they get the sack for the safety, 2 points to the Steelers, and the Steelers got the ball back. That was a game changer. 3 sacks for Lawrence. He might be your defensive player of the week. McLeod and Ramsey, K'Wan Short, Cameron Curl, and Rashawn Gary, all sacks for the Bears. No interceptions in the game. Kicking, Butker did miss a kick at some point. And then J.K. Scott was goated. Goated in this game. His punts were incredible. Jack Fox, not bad at all either, by the way. J.K. Scott, a 71-yard punt at one point. Ridiculous. Good game overall. Great game for the Steelers to make the comeback despite Drew Lock doing everything he could to cost them this game. Drew Lock did everything he could to cost them the game. In the next game, you're going to see Terrence Westerman, the ginormous running back for the Bills, alongside of DeAndre Hopkins, Ryan Tannehill for that offense, taking on Faker Mayfield.
Is Terrence halfback number 2?
I think he might be halfback number 1. But not a bad game right there. Not a terrible game. I'm sitting too high. I'm too tall. I can't help it. I can't help it. Look at this. Hey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it like that. Fuck it. Big old head right there. All right. Let me save this real quick. Do a prediction for the next game. I always forget to do the predictions to give away points. All right, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, Terrence Westman, running back number 1 and power back, and then James Conner is their third down back. All right, prediction started. Tyler said there's a Mitch Trubisky meme that said he got married this week. However, they doubt there was a reception. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. All right, Baker Mayfield, Derek Brown, and C.J. Henderson on the Houston Texans taking on Mitchell Schwartz, DeAndre Hopkins, Terrence Westman, Ryan Tannehill. Should be a good game. Let's go, Tyler. That shit's funny. Rough loss for the Bears in the last game. James Conner does pretty well for the Bills as well. DeAndre Hopkins, I heard he's pretty decent, although he's being outplayed by Cortland Sutton so far this season. Today,
from Orchard Park, New York, it's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Groto, you said Baker's going to win MVP. It's actually physically not possible for him to win an MVP in the DGFL. It's a weird rule, I know, but Baker Mayfield cannot win. It just can't happen.
Taking on Baker Mayfield and the Houston Texans.
Tyler, you've had to be on your backup Facebook page so they banned you for 30 days? What'd you get banned for, Tyler? What'd you say? What sort of nonsense did you do? Bum, bum, bum. Is there a warrant out for you, Tyler? Facebook warrant? Did the Bills forget that they got a guy named DeAndre flipping Hopkins? They're over here highlighting DeMarcus Robinson. Don't nobody care about DeMarcus Robinson.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Golden. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best of the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top flight
In my unbiased opinion, I hope the Bills win. No reason.
No reason in particular.
Nothing to do with the Texans being in the division or anything.
Not at all. A meme that I posted since last year. I wouldn't doubt the Facebook one. Yeah, me neither. All right. Fair. Good move. The rest of the Texans can do well as long as the quarterback doesn't. Ugh. Oh, this guy. My bad. 7 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Very costly interceptions, mind you.
4 interceptions in 3 games.
Not a good stat.
Looking at like 20 season.
That's a Baker Mayfield type season.
My bad. Looking at 21 interceptions for the end of the year.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production.
Baker Mayfield into double coverage, looking like Drew Lock out there.
There's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Notable inactives today.
Ooh, Darius Slate now.
Ben Young out.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the
It's been
coaches
great.
gets on them and that's how they motivate them.
I think Jimmy Smith is getting ready to come back from his long injury.
Yeah, he's been out since what, last season, right?
Yeah.
All right, Baker Mayfield gonna be throwing the ball on 3rd and 5 here. Quick pass dropped by the man they highlighted at the beginning of the game, Demarcus Robinson.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things
Or no, Devin Funchess, excuse me.
do on third down.
Wrong team.
That's a nice start for them in this one.
So here are the Bills now ready to go on offense for the first time. And they'll be piloted by their veteran.
Ryan Tannehill, 7 touchdowns, 1 interception. It's probably a little bit more like what you'd want to see out of your quarterback.
To build on in last week's game by his performance, I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball?
There's the tank. T. West with the Josh Jacobs special.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Every TR run will forever be the Josh Jacobs special.
Now it's Tannehill.
Tannehill with the deep drop back.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson.
That's DeMarcus Robinson.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's
Tyler, I don't think I've ever been banned on Facebook. I also don't post on Facebook that often, so.
from the gun. Here's Tannehill.
Woo. Now that's who I'd be throwing to if I was Ryan Tannehill.
And he is going to have a Bills first.
D-Hop wide open down the middle. 20-yard reception right there.
Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20.
20-yard reception for DeAndre Hopkins.
When they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Tannehill starts the game 2 for 2.
1st and 10 now in Houston territory. At the
Run formation coming up here. No, it's a pass. It's a quick pass. Quick screen play to DeAndre Hopkins. Great play by number 51.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Logan Wilson with a great play right there for the Texans.
So if they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
I think I've been in there every month this year, so far they disagree with your memes. What's interesting, Tyler, is like, you know, like you can get banned for sharing a meme on Facebook that you got from Facebook. Like you got the meme from Facebook and then you get banned. It's like, wait, what? How though? I found it on Facebook.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
Hopkins with the tough catch. The defender draped on his back.
It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills
First down.
The Texans do have Dalvin Cook as their running back, so I'd expect to see him a little bit more in this game, but
Route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between
But they have a selfish quarterback.
they're
All the time.
god-awful quarterback, Faker Mayfield. 1st and 10, Tannehill dropping back. He's under pressure. Great play. Okay, I see you, James Conner. Good move.
and it's a 2nd down.
Nice play by Tannehill. Touchdown, Bills. Jimmy Ray, the rookie tight end for the Bills with the touchdown right there. Croto, I'm about, maybe a little bit more than that, but not very often. I don't post too often. Jimmy Ray. Touchdown.
The Bills here at 2-1 are tied with the Dolphins and Jets. And then the Texans are in third place in the AFC South at 1-2.
Field goes up, field goal good. Good drive right there by the Bills.
Looks like later on this week, the Jets and the Titans will be playing.
The Jets and Titans later this week.
Yeah, it's interesting, same record as the Bills and Texans.
Philadelphia surprisingly 1-2 play the Washington football team, who are 2-1, by the way.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They punted last time.
Cincinnati 1-1-1. Surprisingly, possibly a safety blitz here. Safety coming down into the box, top of your screen. Does come on the blitz, gets blocked by the running back. Tough throw. Not the most accurate throw, but bailed out by his wide receiver there. Devin Funchess with the bailout.
Receiver goes in motion. Twice.
Run play right here by Dalvin Cook. No, that's Sony Michel. I wonder, is Dalvin Cook hurt? Did I miss that? Rangers beat Boston in 7. Nice. Very nice. Baker Mayfield doing what he does best, throwing it to absolutely nobody.
Oh, yes. From before the start of week 2, Dalvin had basically a season.
Great interception right there. I mean, when Baker Mayfield's throwing you the ball, he couldn't go all the way. He's still going. He's gone. What a flippin' play. Bro, what a play. Who is this? Great. I mean, what a soft throw right here by Baker Mayfield. Easy to catch by number 26, Jackson.
That's all we know. This is what happens when the CPU teams are not updated now.
Yeah.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A heck of a play there.
So as I was trying to say before the pick 6 here is Dalvin Cook has a 17-week injury at the start of week 2. So he's basically out for the rest of the year.
Until the rest of the year? Yikes. That was Dane Jackson, the 1-year pro, with the interception right there, I believe. Great return, too. He's in for the injured. He's stepping in because Jimmy Smith and Ben Young are both injured. So he's only in the game because both of those are injured. Great play. Way to make the use of your time in the game. Dane Jackson right there. Got revenge on the Bucks. Pacers winning 4. Nice, Rangers. Just waiting on Baker to throw another one.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
All right. Jersey number for Dane Jackson fixed. You've earned it. Baker. Baker doesn't see or read the blitz. Sanat with the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield, get after the quarterback.
Nice.
Such an impressive first half.
Appreciate the clip, Nick. Rangers, congratulations on your revenge against the Bucks. The next actual finals game is tomorrow, right? Isn't that the next Bucks Suns game?
The job becomes twice as difficult now after the
Or is it Friday?
2nd and 20.
Thought it was.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield got
Baker Mayfield on 2nd down and 20 gets 13 yards back, but it's now 3rd and 7. Is he going to force another bad throw here? Puts the running back out in the... This is probably how Dalvin Cook got hurt, is Baker Mayfield putting him out into a route. Devin Funchess, first down. Tampa beat Montreal for the Stanley Cup. Well, congratulations, America.
Looked like Mayfield kind of missed with that pass a little bit too. The receiver had to reach out for it.
Yeah, I mean, he's not very accurate. If he overthrows that by a split sec, the Bills defender thought they were about to pick that off. That's how badly that was actually overthrown. Devin Funchess, absolute bailout. Croto, once again, the United States showing they're better at hockey than Canada.
Damn.
Big hit right there. Big hit. Baker Mayfield dropping back, throwing to the wide open receiver Funchess.
Actually, it's his name. It's Sam.
at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Texans.
Play fake. Mayfield.
Mayfield down by 14, going. Oh, it's broken up. Great defense right there. Devin Funchess nearly reels that one in.
What you're going to need to do against those big receivers, you got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
I believe Baker Mayfield has forgotten that Cortland Sutton's on his team.
Up to Sutton. And down inside the
On cue, throws it to him.
a gain of 13. It's a first down.
He's been going to Devin Funchess a lot.
And the Texans, first down.
On the ground is Michelle. He's going to get 4.
Rangers, we are the champions. Congratulations, Rangers. The Pacers have won the NBA championship. Words you would only hear in a video game, Rangers.
Athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Only in 2K.
Receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6.
Baker Mayfield trying to drive down, going there. Okay, great play by the defense.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the
Stag comes in. Hey,
5. It's 3rd down.
don't hurt me in this chat. What the fuck?
It's actually one of the safest
Oh, Stag, this ain't the chat if you worried about that.
to the receiver as fast as possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism
All
wins.
around me are...
Nothing to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
And of course, Baker Mayfield here forgets how much time is left and doesn't get
Texans
let
on
off.
3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far.
It's a very Baker Mayfield thing to do.
One situation. From the shotgun.
Does get a touchdown, though. I believe that's David Njoku.
I mean,
He could have been a little bit more wide open.
His 3rd time.
His Stag said, well, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it out loud.
I know a lot of coaches like to break their season.
Hey, breaking news. The Lightning win the Stanley Cup. Damn, Proto, you beat my breaking news.
Making his mark in the red zone here in the first month of the season.
Stag, it just proves that
Tyler.
he's a better, like, GM, you know?
So, Tyler, here's the thing. Quinn Ewers, or however you pronounce his name. I hope he's a bust. And it's nothing against him. He's probably great. However, comma. He was committed to the University of Texas. He was committed to play at Texas. Withdrew his commitment. So you know what? I hope wherever he decides to go, unless it's back to Texas, I hope he's a bust. He's in the same category as Brew McCoy, who's now playing at USC. Brew McCoy committed to Texas, played in the spring game, and then decommitted after playing in the spring game and went to USC. Fuck him. Yeah. Don't know how that's possible. This man committed, went through all of the practices, played in the spring game, looked great. He's a two-way athlete, can play defensive end and wide receiver. It's a weird combination, but he was a beast. I was like, man, this guy's going to be amazing. Finishes that before the season starts like, it's too much to be away from family. I got to go back home. I'm transferring back to USC. Bro, what? No, you're here.
So that means he's like a transfer.
Like, he didn't have, I think he won some sort of appeal or something like that.
But
Brew best McCoy in Texas. You shut your mouth, Stag, with your lying mouth. Face mask. But is he going to be as good as Mahomes? No. Is he going to be great? Probably. Probably. That's like the way that it goes for Texas. Whatever quarterback they don't get ends up being great. He'll probably be great.
Texans defense here figures the only way to bring this man down is the face mask.
I mean, Terrence Westman is 255 pounds. 4 rushes, 23 yards by the tank.
Like afterwards, the tank was kind of still fixing his face mask.
Stag, here's the thing. I think if Colt McCoy was ever actually truly given a chance, he just doesn't physically meet what you'd expect in a quarterback. Colt McCoy could have been good in the NFL. Wow. If I'm Ryan Tannehill, I am punching him in the face. Demarcus Robinson, who was practicing one-handed catches before this game, pretending like he's running down the sideline, one-handing the ball, two-hands it, drops it. Should have used one hand, I guess.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said.
Yeah, facts. Stag, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I do think that if Colt was ever given like the reins of a team, he would have been good. He was really accurate, which is the thing. Like, he's super accurate as a QB. He's really tough. He just didn't physically meet the stature that you'd expect out of a QB in the NFL. So he never was given the chance.
Try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about
Baker Mayfield dropping back, doing the only thing he can do, throwing to the wide open tight end with the check down, doing the CPU special. The all Madden special check down right there.
nice job there of utilizing his
It's currently 11 for 16 and 115 yards.
Yep, 10 of those are the check down.
defenders away from the ball and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
I mean, he also has the 77-yard completion for a touchdown. Just to the wrong team. It's 17-7. Bills on top so far. Finally remembers he's got an actual good wide receiver over there on the left side. Sutton with his 5th catch.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit.
Baker's got a real long windup when he's throwing the ball in this game. Like, it drops down by his hip, big windup, and then you watch the game with like Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers just like fires the thing out of his hands. Good run here by the running back for the Texans, Sony Michel.
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. He's
Another little hitch route right there for Njoku. Njoku doing well, get open. No, I think Peyton Manning was on a next, like Peyton Manning intellectually as a QB was on next level. So to say that Archie Manning is going to be better than, or Arch Manning, whatever his name is going to be better than Peyton. The only way he'll be better than Peyton if he chooses to go to Texas, which he is considering. He's considering Texas and Tennessee. I think he needs to go to Texas. I do think that Sarkisian does very well with quarterbacks. So I do think that the quarterback play in Texas is going to get real interesting here soon with Sarkisian as the coach because he does very good with quarterbacks. Baker Mayfield handing off. Wow, big hit. Way to hold on to the ball, Michelle. Sony Michelle holding on to the ball. But yeah, will he be better than Peyton? No.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Mayfield down.
This is going to be a holding call, I believe, and a sack. That's not a good look. Like, you're holding him and he got a sack? Come on now. Come on now. Got to be better. Vassie was the Conn Smythe winner.
Imagine if you had like Peyton Manning in the regular season and like Eli.
Postseason. They have that. They call him Tom Brady. Imagine how many Super Bowls Peyton Manning would have if Tom Brady didn't exist. Baker Mayfield somehow managed to get his receiver to run backwards for 5 yards because he can't throw an accurate pass.
The Jets never screwed themselves. I think they like injured Bledsoe or something like that.
Yeah.
Started the whole thing.
Yeah, that's true. They injured Bledsoe and they were like, oh, well, we're going to go with this Tom Brady kid. That's our quarterback. No shit. I did see an interesting thing today. I don't know how accurate it is, and it probably is accurate. Kurt Warner won a Super Bowl in every season he ever played 16 games. Or went to the Super Bowl. I think it said he went to a Super Bowl in every season that he played 16 games. He only had 3 seasons that he played all 16 games. I didn't know that. That's interesting. His story is interesting too. Kurt Warner, he went from bagging groceries to leading the Rams to the Super Bowl, like in the same year. How the hell? Tannehill dropping back. The Bills need to get a touchdown or at least get 3 to keep this as a 2-score game. They need to come away with at least 3, keep this a 2-score game. Tannehill 7 for 10, 76 yards. We're in the second quarter. I'd expect a little bit more. He's got Noah Fant. More importantly, he's got DeAndre Hopkins up there. Play action here. He's looking. Good blocking. He's going down the field. Damn. Oh, they call it out of bounds. I was about to say mossed. He still got mossed. You know what? Count or not. Uh-oh. There's the bowling ball. Terrence Westerman. 5 rushes, 36 yards. Get this man the ball. He gets better as the game goes on.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Instead of going for the stiff arm, switching the ball to this one with the trap.
Or you could do that. Okay. Okay. I see you with the shiftiness, Westman. Mind you, that is a 255-pound running back out there. You get juked by a 255-pound, that's basically like getting juked by a lineman.
Rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that
Nasty juke right there.
we'll see more of that in the future.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. First carry for James Conner.
James Conner comes in and is garbage. That's why Terrence Westerman's in the game.
42. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there.
Wow, Johnny Juzang, the star for UCLA, says he's going to return to UCLA.
It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job
Interesting.
there forcing a loss on that play.
There's a handoff to Westerman. Good blocking. No, great play by number 56 right there.
As the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. He's got
What a
his
catch.
Fant.
What a catch. That's another tough catch. Noah Fant playing very well.
Down conversion.
Noah Fant making tough catches out here, bailing him out.
1 yards the play.
As you said, it's exactly what the Bills needed to do. Marcus down the field, get some points.
Yeah, just get 3. Keep it a 2-score game. Now, I do think that Tannehill makes the wrong read here and that DeAndre Hopkins would have been the better read on that play, but it's complete.
Play here before the 2-minute warning.
They're probably going to run the ball a good bit here just to run some clock out. I think they're okay with just getting 3.
Tailback. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going
Oh, Tyler, I did see that. He's going back. That's interesting, too. I mean, I don't know if that's a great decision. If you just led the NCAA and you're riding high right now, you should ride that momentum. If you're at a small school, you ride that momentum. You don't go back.
4 yards on the completion.
Juzang's at a big name school. He's still going to be in the spotlight and can make money off his name now.
Middle of the field, it's Round.
Juzang could get enough money off of just endorsements probably next year.
Timeouts as they'll head to the side.
That's huge. The fact that they can now get endorsements and stuff like that is massive for the NCAA. A lot of them have already started getting their own logos. A lot of players have their own logos now that they're gonna start selling shirts and stuff.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he?
All right, 20-10. Houston getting the ball back.
They need him late in the game. His
Down by 10. Baker Mayfield probably not going to be able to drive them down.
Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession.
He's probably not going to be able to drive them down for a touchdown here.
But bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the league.
Especially if the only player he's going to go to is David Njoku.
Where he actually ran out onto the field
A minute and 20 seconds left. Mayfield looking downfield, nothing. Hold on to the ball. Going to use up almost a minute. Goes deep. Wow, it's caught. What a catch. Also, David Njoku. I take back what I said. I guess you can just go to David Njoku and score a touchdown here. Yep. David Njoku, 6 catches, 104 yards. Great game for him.
one big play, and they're already in field goal range with Desai
Rough for the Bills to give this up. He was, number one, he wasn't wide open, but it was a terrible play by the defender. There's the Mayfield we know and love. Sheesh.
Second and 10, 8 seconds.
Only one timeout for Houston, so Houston has to be careful. Or they can throw it right down the middle, run some clock out, I guess.
Probably gave plenty of time to sit in, work around.
They should come away with at least 3. They'd like to get 7. They should get at least 3. Bring this back to within 7. 2 wide receivers at the top of the screen. The running back dropping down. If they hike the ball now, he's wide open. They do not. They allow the defender to get there. Baker Mayfield to the end zone. You know what? That's not even really on Baker Mayfield. That was just a bad play by the defender there.
Yeah, if 33 cuts that more inside.
That was the free safety Gerard Wilson for the Bills. If he just makes a play on this ball, just knock it down. Just knock it down.
If he took a more wider approach, if he just
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to have some patience.
just
A lot
went
of people think
straight,
it's always an
he could be
adjustment.
going
You
the
have to
other
change
way.
what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better.
Kicker coming in for the Texans. It's up. It's good.
Tax on the extra point.
As Jonathan Brown, the kicker for the Texans.
That's another thing that Madden took out. The extra point. The show.
What's that?
When I said the extra point, it reminded me of Madden's little after every week.
Oh. Croto, that's not a thing. It's not possible. It's not even allowed. It's against the rules. Terrence Westman getting 6 yards per carry. Again, he's one of those running backs. He's not flashy. He's massive, but he's not flashy. He's never going to be the flashy running back. What he does do is absolutely wear your defense down. Yeah, if anything, all Baker's done is balance out. He's still average at best. On his best day, he's average. 6 seconds left. They look like they're going to run the ball here. No, it is a pass. Just padding stats for old D-Hop. And that's going to take us to halftime.
Not really sure about Daisy performance. Seems like just a nice average game going on.
Yeah. There's nobody that really sticks out too much as who needs to raise their performance. Maybe. I would go with Funchess. Demarcus Robinson rather. He had a touchdown earlier in the game and batted it down instead of catching it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I had that. God awful drop.
James Conner, when he has come in, hasn't looked great for the Bills. For the Texans, I mean, there's the obvious player who needs to raise their performance every game. Maybe the Texans' run defense hasn't done great. The Texans' run defense. There's been times where Terrence Westman, number one, should not be juking anybody. He's juked people. And there's been some plays where he just has wide open lanes. They're not block shedding, the Texans aren't, so that Texans defense, I think, could step up. Bears versus Bears. Yeah, facts, Croto. What a glitch. I mean, to be fair, Croto, they're 0-4. The extra practice couldn't hurt.
Knowing they're locked up, well.
Yeah, somehow. Some way. It'll make them worse. If there's a bear, there's a way. Bear down. The Bills coming down the field. Tannehill now 14 for 18, 135 yards. Bills with the ball, and I don't think 3 is going to be enough here. You're going to have to go ahead and get a touchdown here if you're the Bills. Noah Fant been one of the favorite targets of Tannehill. Demarcus Robinson's been looked at a few times, but he has the big drop. You ain't stopping Terrence Westman. They hit him in the backfield. He carries that man for a first down. James Conner comes in and is garbage. Another 3-yard loss.
Trying to think what like James Conner's overall and Weston's overall is.
I believe Connor is like an 81. West, maybe more. I think he's an 81. Westerman's a 74, technically.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13.
But I can see from this game so far why Westerman's the starter.
Connor started the season as the starter, but Westerman kind of has outplayed him in practice, so Westerman earned the starting gig by week 4. He looked better in preseason, and then Connor hasn't been great, but he also hasn't he hasn't been terrible, but he also hasn't been great. And I think that they drafted Westerman pretty early and want to see what Westerman can do. And he can do this right here. T. West does not have getting away from the cop speed, though. That is his one downfall. He does not have the breakaway speed. If he had speed, he'd be the best running back in the league. He does not have the breakaway speed, but he is so shifty for a 255-pounder. T. West showing you why. He just wears your defense down, and then they get tired. And then he hits him with the old 1-2 step. Westerman coming in showing you he's not tired. 11 rushes for 89 yards. He's averaging 8.9 yards a rush. He's having a great game. His first game as the starter. It takes 2 people to take this man down. But he injures one of them. 2 of them hit Westerman. 1 of them comes away injured. The man is truly a tank.
Yeah, I was about to say, it was kind of funny because it seemed like it was 99 that was hurt, because after the play, he kind of said celebrating, just
Right.
wave, like,
Tannehill to the end zone. No. DeMarcus Robinson fails to all that practice into the one-hand catching, down like toe tapping, one-hand catches, and he forgets to look at the ball when they throw the ball right at his face. He was wide open. Daniel Lopez, the kicker, comes in. The rookie kicker coming in and getting the field goal there. Daniel Lopez, rookie kicker, getting the field goal. It's now 23-17. Let me grab a drink. I'll be right back.
So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this 3rd quarter. And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before, because that
Baker is 20 for 27, 225 yards. Not terrible.
Who is that?
Could be better.
Who's 20 for 27?
Baker.
Oh, garbage. I mean, I guess he is 20 for 27. He ain't thrown the ball for more than 5 or 10 yards. Illegal cut block there. Baker Mayfield running the ball. Does slide before he dies. A 19-yard rush. Biggest play of the game for Baker Mayfield.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit.
Was that a perfect slide, though? Was it, though?
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Flinches with a catch over the middle.
Baker Mayfield, once again, right in front of him. Can't read a defense, so he just makes the throw right in front of his face. It's a handoff, and it's stuffed on second down. Sony Michel, 9 rushes, 43 yards. But that run was stopped. Good throw right there. Dante Fowler Jr. for the Bills, injured on the play. Probably hitting Baker Mayfield too hard.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Michel.
Sony Michel runs into a wall of defenders, nowhere to go. He does have 4.5 yards per carry.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That's out to his running back, Michel. And he's brought down at the
Receiver catches that and just falls down before he gets killed.
I mean, at this point, the receivers know Baker's trying to set them up. Baker dropping back once again. Wow. Wow. Right in the numbers dropped. Cortland Sutton says, "You're not getting me killed." Coming across the middle. Jonathan Brown coming out to kick this field goal. It's up. It's good. 20-23. Texans back down by 3 points.
So far in the second half, both teams have traded field goals.
Yeah, both going with the bend but don't break defense, letting the teams get down there, but then holding them once they get within the red zone or within their within field goal range. Really, not even in the red zone.
Now, typical Madden announcer logic here. Will the Bills continue to go on what's working? Will they go with something a little different?
Sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't. Not until you balance it.
I mean, so far the run game setting up the pass has been their best move. Getting the run game going and then setting up the pass off of the run game has been their best move. Westerman now up to 92 yards. James Conner coming in. When I said the run game, I didn't mean him. 3 rushes, minus 6 yards for him on the day. I'm not great at math, but I don't think that's a good average.
The Bills are just trying to not overuse Westerman and give him a breather.
Yeah. The man is a tank. Use him. KJ Hamler with his first catch of the day for 14 yards. CJ Henderson on the tackle.
Trying to just use James Conner as like the setup man, even though he's not really setting anything up.
I mean, all he's doing is setting up for a loss of yards. Wow, nearly picked off by Tannehill, but dropped by the defender. The linebacker unable to secure the ball. Second down and 10. Quick throw by Tannehill. Doesn't get a lot, though. 17 for 23, 160 yards and a TD for Tannehill in the day. Fairly balanced offense so far. Another quick throw. Great play right here. KJ Hamler with his second catch of the day. The invisible man launching that ball. Westerman has a little bit of a hold, decides to run over somebody for funsies. Safety coming down to help out with Westerman. However, that's
touched at the 36.
James Conner coming in. Breaking a tackle, though. Still negative yards on the day for James Conner, though, despite all the effort. Tannehill, nice completion right there to the tight end. Again, that's the rookie Jimmy Ray. Another completion for Tannehill. 20 for 26 now, 194 yards. Most importantly, no pick sixes. He's Bills are going to start with the ball in the fourth. Would like to come out with a touchdown here. That's not how you do it, though. Jesus. Ryan Tannehill had two options. He goes to the middle of the two options, and the ball quite literally lands in Van Noy's lap. He could do nothing but catch this ball. Sheesh. He's got Robinson and Connor open. Can't make up his mind. Throws it down the middle of the two, where Kyle Van Noy intercepts it. Van Noy on the day, I believe, 9 tackles and an interception now. Baker coming down. Nice completion right there. Baker Mayfield completing that pass to Cortland Sutton down the middle. Good play right there by Cortland Sutton to get open. From underneath the center, short pass right here to the running back goes nowhere. Sony Michel, 3 catches, 7 yards on the day. Gains 2 yards on that play. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Funches down the sideline. Could he go all the way for the touchdown? Touchdown, Texans. Devin Funches making the plays. The cornerback thought he had an interception, then thought he was going to get the tackle. Devin Funches catches the ball, spins away from the tackle. Touchdown. That is Baker Mayfield's 3rd touchdown on the day. Just a bad play by the defender, number 24. Marcus Peters gets a little too aggressive. He is one of the better cornerbacks on the team. A little bit too aggressive there for Marcus Peters. Does not get the interception. Baker Mayfield throwing the ball. I can fully understand why he thought he was going to get the interception. Just does not get the interception there. Touchdown, Houston. And the Houston Texans have taken the lead. Best fit for N'Keal Harry, the Patriots. I don't know what he's thinking. Where's he going to go? I don't know. I don't even think he's that good, to be honest with you, Tyler. Like, I think he's requesting his trade like he's a superstar wide receiver, and he's not. The best fit, anywhere he can sit on the bench.
Tannehill needs to step it up.
So would you say he needs to raise up in the 4th quarter?
Yeah, definitely.
I agree. He just doesn't have. He's just not looking down the field. Only 200 yards, and we're in the 4th quarter. Now he's looking downfield, holding the ball for a very long time with the fadeaway. It's somehow caught. He holds on to the ball. Then he's getting hit as he throws, fading away. Launches the ball to Demarcus Robinson, caught. Stag, I agree. Wide receiver 4, sure. I mean, he can come to Dallas and be the 4th receiver. We'll give up like a 8th round pick. Tannehill just saying, F it. Demarcus Robinson's got to be over there. It's not like he's got DeAndre Hopkins. Tannehill looking downfield once again, holding onto the ball for a very long time, dropping back. Big hit. Bradley Chubb with an incredible hit. Stag, I think an 8th would be a little too high. I mean, you're probably right, Stag. Tannehill just dropping back a little too far and holding on to the ball a little too long. At some point, you got to make a decision or throw it out of bounds. Steven Sims Jr. over Harry. I mean, yeah. Second down and 22. Tannehill goes with the short completion there. They need a touchdown. They're down by 4. Excuse me. Tannehill trying to get too much on the play. Goes down again. Tillery back from his injury. A 14-yard loss. Tannehill just holds on to the ball too long here. Again, move out of the pocket if you have to. Buy yourself some time if you are looking that far downfield. You cannot stay in the pocket and wait that long. Good punt right here for the Bills. Downed inside the 5. Great punt for the Bills. Clark Platt with the punt for the Bills right there. Devin Funchess having himself a game.
Question is, can Devin close out the game? Baker gets sacked for a safety.
They're going to go with the run. Good running lane right here. Good run for Sonny Michel. He now has 11 carries, 57 yards.
You're taking charge. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Completion here for Mayfield. Preston Williams on the sideline with the completion. Baker Mayfield now up to 351 yards, 3 TDs, 1 huge interception though. Baker under pressure, cannot throw the ball under pressure. 28 for 37 now for Baker Mayfield. Baker looks shook right now.
Huge play right here.
He's holding the ball for a very long time. Pressure in his face. Dropped. The interception is dropped. If he catches that interception, that is a pick 6. Now the Texans have to punt the ball back to the Bills. A huge missed opportunity. But, however, the Texans punter comes out and pulls some shit like that. That's Dom Maggio, the punter for the Texans. What are you doing, Westman? Wow, Westerman, for the first time in this game, decides not to be a north-south runner. Cuts it to the right, goes down for the massive safety. That safety may have just won the Texans the game. Westerman is a rookie, and that was a rookie mistake. You got to just keep going north-south, get out of the end zone. Huge turnover there. Then he kicks it out of bounds. Wow.
The Bills are crumbling.
The momentum for the Bills has gone silent. It's dead. It's not there. Somebody get the defibrillator and wake them up.
The one chance for the Bills, and that's Baker Mayfield.
Fact. We should have started set that up.
About 6 minutes to go. 2nd and 2. Hands fall off. Easy first down. About 9 yards. Field goal would put them up by 2 possessions and 9-point lead.
In a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michelle. And he's got some space here. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move.
MVP equals Faker? No. Nick just responds, Cliff. See evidence right here. Touchdown does for sure win them this game, though. Oh, big stop.
Unfortunately for Baker, he was in the same rookie class as this guy named Reese Pieces.
For that Baker, yeah. Yeah, Derek Baker not even going to be the rookie of the year at this point. 3rd and goal. Baker's going to run it in himself. Ugh. Can't believe that shit worked.
This is what Tom Brady's been wanting to do for however.
Right? That's the Tom Brady play right there.
They just shut down right away. Don't bring me that Joe College stuff. Well, guess what? The college game has definitely infiltrated its way into the NFL.
Yeah, and these guys, when you're seeing the option defensively, you got to stick to your assignments. I know that's cliche. They didn't do it there.
And option football means exactly what you just talked about. Assignment football for defenders. And that drives them crazy because you have to think your way through a play as opposed to just reacting and making the play.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. He hits the big target.
And a 2-point conversion just for shits and giggles.
Especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bills ready to take over. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation.
Tannehill and the Bills getting desperate at this point.
That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive.
Still only 235 yards for Tannehill. So Tannehill, who I thought was going to be kind of the better player in this game for the Bills, has actually hindered the Bills by not really getting the ball downfield. Hasn't looked at DeAndre Hopkins enough. You have one of the best receivers in the league, and you haven't really used him well.
it's by wins, and if the wins column is tied, then it will go by losses.
Oh, nice.
So once I add the score currently, the Bills go from first to third because they have 2 losses now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill.
Tannehill, hold on to the ball, looking downfield. Nice completion right there. Noah Fant once again getting open. Tannehill hits him in perfect stride, too, down the sideline. Great throw under pressure by Tannehill right here.
Tannehill's trying to say this game ain't over yet.
It's getting real close.
I was about to comment that he's holding on to the ball so long by the time he throws it, the game will be over.
Said the Pelicans won't accept your trade for DeMar, Sabonis, and 4 first-round picks for Zion and Steven Adams. Shaking my head. Rigged. Westman's confidence shook after the safety he gave up earlier. After he got tackled for the safety earlier, Earl Thomas with the tackle there. Get Baker Mayfield on the sideline. Get that man under control. Sheesh. I mean, to be honest, I would take that trade, Stag. 4 first-round picks, Sabonis and DeMar for Zion, who I think is going to be a bust. Bet. Ooh, big hit. Westman just cannot cross the 100-yard marker.
That's what it said. That's the only reason why he's like running the ball right now. The Bills are trying to get him 100 yards.
He's got a weekly bonus if he's over 100 yards, and they're trying to give it to him. He just doesn't want it. I thought he caught it. I was about to say, and that's why you get yourself a DeAndre Hopkins. Jesus, what an attempted catch right there.
4th and 9 now.
He says, fuck it. If it didn't work the first time, it's definitely going to work the second time. You know what it was? Hopkins just needed an extra defender on him than the first time. Let me throw it to you with double coverage on you so that you can just moss those dudes. Zion? No, I don't think so. Zion's from South Carolina. Mossed in the end zone. Yeah, Croto. Zion's from South Carolina. Andrew Wiggins is Canadian. I think Anthony Edwards might be the rookie for Minnesota this year. RJ Barrett's Canadian. Yep, RJ Barrett is Canadian from Duke. Stag, did you see where the Canada basketball team didn't make the Olympics? Like, you have the second most NBA talent. You didn't even qualify. Luka Doncic got Slovenia to the Olympics. There's nobody on that team. Oh, you're right. No, you're right. He's a Southern boy from Georgia. Nope. You're right, Stag. 37-30. The Bills do have their timeout, so there's a slim, very slim chance.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Slim chance.
Super slim. It's getting slimmer. It just got demolished.
Now the chance here is on life support.
Yeah, now you're hoping for a fumble.
Trying to think of the time frame of what is it. I think in a minute.
I think they can run the timeout now. Yeah, I think now that they've used their last timeout, they can run it out. Nope, they're gonna run a play.
Well, they can like run it out, and then it would be like 10 seconds left.
They're going to pass the ball? I was about to say. I know they're not about to let Baker Mayfield throw this ball. Carruthers comes in. Tyler Carruthers, the rookie running back coming in. Throw it. Throw it. Baker Mayfield throwing the ball. Oh, he does get the first down. I thought he was for sure going to throw a pick. I was like, please throw a pick. You'll never hear the end of it.
That would be a command. Well, it looks like our final here will be 37-30.
Very true.
Bills now suddenly drop from first to third in their division at 2-2, pending what the Dolphins and Jets do. And then the Texans going to 2-2. We're going to wait and see what happens with the Titans Colts Jags game. Titans are going to be facing the Jets. Jags and Colts are meeting for the second time this year in week 4.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory.
Western was like 2 yards away from 100.
Comes easy in this league, as you know.
Yeah, 2 yards short and did not score a touchdown.
Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed?
A lot of passing yards for Houston, although a lot of it was Funchess making plays.
What do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game.
Yeah, Western 17 carries, 98 yards. Hopkins only 6 catches. DeMarcus Robinson get 9 catches for 60 yards. May have been the problem.
Houston, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll return home next week.
All right. Hey, pick 6 gets you an upgrade.
Love it. That gets you an upgrade. The other guy, screw that guy.
Fuck that guy. He didn't do anything special. All right, let's go ahead and advance so we can see who did what. And we're on to week 5. Cinco.
Looks like the Bills also had 2 new injuries. The Bills are going on with facing the AFC South. Face the Titans and the Colts next.
All right, here's the scores. We'll go scores first. The Bengals beat the Browns 35-14. Custom will be happy to hear that. The Dolphins get the win over the New England Patriots 21-31. The Panthers defeat the Falcons 31-21. Detroit beating Minnesota. The Vikings win streak comes to an end. The Detroit Lions continue to play well 24-16. The Chiefs beat the Chargers 24-21. 30-37. Houston beating Buffalo 20-27. Pittsburgh over the Bears. The Cardinals defeat the Packers 17-3 at Lambeau Field. The Saints defeat the Seahawks. So, Croto, if you're still here, your Seahawks got dominated by the Saints 35-10. The Cowboys have defeated the Broncos 23-17. The Raiders have defeated the Ravens 28-14. The Titans cannot buy a win here in Sim. 21-3 Jets over Titans. The Colts dominated the Jacksonville Jaguars. And the Washington football team, Stag Enforcers Washington football team, dominate against Philadelphia. We'll start with that game.
Colts had their away jerseys on that game.
Yeah, true. Must have. All right. Callum Bryson playing very well. He's starting to settle in a little bit. He's starting to figure it out. The whole league's been put on notice if this man figures this out. Lamar, not so much. Lamar with a QB rating of 35. I don't know much about being a QB, but that is not good. He threw 3 interceptions. Rough day for Lamar Jackson. Callum Bryson, though, 327 yards passing, 2 TDs, 26 for 35, 74%. Running the ball, Antonio Gibson, not great. 15 carries, 41 yards. McKissick with 28 yards. Neither running back did anything. No running back in this game did anything. Receiving, Randall Cobb leads the way with 88 yards. Julio Jones, 87. Logan Thomas, 86. They're consistent. Touchdowns went to Julio Jones, Jarvis Landry for the Eagles, and Terry McLaurin. Jerome Baker leads the way for Philadelphia. DeAndre Baker, if your last name was Baker, you got at least 8 tackles. Snead and Callaway. Bernard Callaway still playing well.
That's what he's been saying. Baker MVP got it.
Croto, how many have you made? Sacks went to Alden Smith, Roquan Smith, and Brian Burns. Kendall Fuller with half a sack, as well as Malik Harrison. Interceptions, Roquan Smith, Mike Hilton, and Joe Hayden. Roquan Smith showed up here. He only had the 3 tackles. Yo, Custom, what's up, my guy? What's up? Croto, I have to look. I don't know off the top of my head. If you only made the 1 at the draft, you have 2 left.
Well, Custom, your Bengals.
This is what you missed, Custom.
14.
There you go. You were the next team up. 35
it was a hell of a game that
to 14.
The Bengals and Browns.
Patty Mahomes.
Mahomes just cannot be stopped, man. You should have seen it.
313 yards, 4 TDs. He was playing against Tyrod Taylor, so, advantage Bengals.
Yeah, Taylor should have thrown more picks, but your defenders just kept dropping them. It's hard to watch.
He did throw a pick. Alvin Kamara, 15 rushes for 71 yards. Boston Scott replacing Jonathan Taylor, 15 rushes, 45 yards. He could not replicate the success he had last week. Touchdown for Brian Hill. Receiving, Kenny Galladay shows you why he was the number 1 receiver in the league last year. 10 catches, 116 yards. Leading the way. He also had 2 TDs. Tim Patrick with a TD and Le'Veon Bell with a TD. Defensively, Bobby Wagner. Turns out he can tackle pretty decently. 17 tackles. 3 of those were for loss. Bobby Wagner played great. Eric Armstead and Olakun with a sack each. And the interception went to Malik Hooker. The Dolphins. Jared Hughes, not a great game. 217 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Was sacked 3 times. Only went 15 for 32. Not a great game by Jared Hughes. Derek King said they're beating Bama at least by double digits. I can't wait to see that game. I just hope Miami puts their money where their mouth is. Yeah, Tyler, it could get bad real quick. It could be bad real quick for Miami. Jared Goff, 220 yards, a TD. He was only 14 for 25, though. He also got sacked 5 times. Derrick Henry, turns out, pretty good. 95 yards rushing. Christian McCaffrey, also good. This is a battle of your two best running backs in the league. Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey, both showed up, both played well. A lot of running TDs. Royce Freeman with 2 rushing TDs. Derrick Henry with 1, Christian McCaffrey with 1, and Gus Edwards with 1. Odell's your leading receiver. He also had a touchdown, as did Zay Jones. 10 tackles for Denzel Ward, Levante David, leading the way for the Patriots. Jadeveon Clowney, 2 sacks. Raekwon Davis, a sack. Shaquille Barrett with a sack. Edmonds, Demario Davis, and a lot of half sacks. Hey, no worries, Custom. No worries, my guy. I appreciate it, though. I'm just glad you stopped in. You caught the tail end of this. Just appreciate you stopping in, catching the tail end of this. Blake Cashman with an interception.
Yeah, Snap Custom, what you can do is you can go on YouTube, like the video.
Yes, sir. It will be up on YouTube. It will be up on YouTube. All right, Vikings, Lions. This was a good game up until the 4th, it looks like. 17-16 going into the 4th. Kyler Murray didn't play great, but did well enough. There's the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, Reese McDuffie that we know and love. Reese McDuffie back down to earth, shows up, reminds everybody why he was projected to go late in the draft. It's the turnovers. He's hit or miss. When he's on fire. When he's off, whoo, it's icy. 4 interceptions for Reese McDuffie. David Montgomery, pretty good. Pretty good game. 7 rushes, 110 yards. 2 TDs for Mike Davis, 1 for McDuffie, or for David Montgomery. He had an 80-yard run during the game.
Probably the 80-yard touchdown. No flags.
Right. No flags on that play. Rob Gronkowski, 106 yards receiving in the game. Calvin Ridley. Alden Tate in his first game as the #1 receiver only got 3 catches for 28 yards. I think Kyler was struggling a little bit, but he does get a TD. He does add to it and get another TD. Nick Boyle, the tight end for the Vikings, getting the touchdown. Tackle defensively, Tyrann Mathieu leading the way. Okereke, Murphy Bunton, and Deion Jones. The Bengals game from last night was very good, though. So I wouldn't blame you for watching that one again. Kaminsky, Bosa, Deshaun Hand all getting sacks in this game. Interception, Zach Carter, the rookie, gets an interception. Avonte Maddox, CJ Mosley, Kawan Williams, and Tyus Bowser all getting interceptions. There was a lot of interceptions in that game. The Saints dominated the Seahawks. Dominated the Seahawks in the second and the fourth quarters. Passing wise, Joe Burrow, 3 TDs. That'll get it done. Derek Baker, 1 TD, 1 interception, only 200 yards. Joe Burrow, 21 for 25. Derek Baker, 21 for 36. Only 58% passing. Gonna need more out of Derek.
Alright, so this is what happened for Derek Baker and the Seahawks. So, it wasn't really working for Derek, and then it was, the play call was, you would see the box score say, Derek Baker incomplete, Derek Baker incomplete, Derek Baker incomplete, Seahawks punt. That's what happened. I've been here before.
I've seen this happen. Kerryon Johnson, 48 yards. A.J. Dillon, 47 yards. I almost feel like maybe A.J. Dillon's the better suit for this offense. Chris Evans struggled in this game. 13 carries, 22 yards, only a 1.7 yard average. He did not replicate the success he had at Oregon in this game. I can tell you that. Touchdown, Kerryon Johnson, and Josh Adams. Receiving, Lazard had a good game. 7 catches, 86 yards. Yeah, Super Bowl slump for the Seattle. Time to start Daniel Jones. I don't know about that yet. I mean, if you drafted him number 3 overall, you're kind of committed. Reuben Foster, good game for Seattle, 14 tackles. Pat Pete.
And not only that, it's not like what I was even going more on with the incomplete pass is that it's like you could have this good halfback, but they're still wanting to try to have Baker do everything, and
right.
That's the problem.
Trent Murphy had a sack and a half in this game.
And considering of what Evans did not do.
Yeah, he didn't do anything.
Didn't really help.
Darius Slay had the interception for the New Orleans Saints. The Raiders. The Raiders get another win. They're a sneaky team. This is our sneaky team. Jimmy Garoppolo, 3 TDs. Brett Rhodes comes in, throws 1 pass for 7 yards, and it's a touchdown. The rookie out of Kansas State.
Okay.
It's productive. James Robinson, 79 yards rushing. Jamal Williams, 45. For the Ravens, nobody. Nobody was running well for the Ravens. Receiving wise, Josh Reynolds, 125 yards. Great game for him. Tyreek, not really getting much done here. 3 catches, 73 yards. Gesicki with 2 TDs. Josh Reynolds with a TD. Irv Smith had a TD for the Ravens. And Laviska Shenault with a TD. The Henry Ruggs trade actually not hurting this team as much as we thought it would. Alex Anzalone, 10 tackles. Devin Bush with 8 sacks. Ryan Kerrigan, Anthony Hutchins, and Maurice Hurst, all with sacks. Interceptions, Devin Bush, the middle linebacker, with the sack. The Jets, Titans. The Jets were just consistent. 7 points scored in the first, second, and third quarters. Titans not really getting much done. Mitchell Trubisky, only 232 yards and an interception. He was terrible. 2 sacks. 53% completion rate. Deshaun Watson, not the best game from him with the interception and not a great completion percentage at only 66. Against this Tennessee team, I would expect more. Devin Singletary, 59 yards rushing. Nobody did anything rushing the ball for Tennessee, by the way. Kenyon Drake, 7 rushes, 5 yards. Okie dokie.
Is that bad? It's not.
It's not good. Devin Singletary receiving 4 catches, 111 yards. Pretty good. Gallup with 10 catches for 72 yards. You know what? As a receiver, though, 7.2 yard average per catch, not great. 1 TD receiving for Singletary. Defensively, KJ Wright, Kruger Hill, and Buda Baker all leading the way. Sacks, Buda Baker got 1, and Ndamukong Suh got 1 for the Jets. Darius Leonard and Sebastian Joseph Day for the Jets got 1. Interceptions, Josiah Scott and Bobby McCain, both with interceptions. Neon, you say you got ideas? I'm listening. I'm curious because it's hurting. Hurting. All right. This one was all Indianapolis all the time. Tom Brady, turns out, can still throw the ball despite being 102 years old. Still gets that ball out there. Only 207 yards. He's not getting the ball way downfield. But 4 TDs, he's managing better than anybody. 20 for 25, 8.3 yards per attempt. Isn't terrible. Did take 2 sacks. More importantly for them, Jalen Hurts played terrible. Josh Jacobs says, I can run for more than 2 yards at a time. I'll run for 10.9. Because Saquon Barkley was over there showing out. Josh Jacobs showed out too. 13 rushes, 142 yards. However, 76 of those are on one play. Precisely with a touchdown. Precise with another touchdown.
Pretty sure he's had a touchdown in every game.
Devin Shocker, the user running back, Devin Shocker out of Texas Tech. 1 rush, 1 yard, 1 TD. That is what I call production. Tyler, I agree. They just don't. Stephon Diggs, 91 yards. Will Fuller with 2 TDs. CJ Precise. 1 catch, 16 yards, touchdown. The man is a touchdown machine. Brandon Cooks is the leading receiver for Indianapolis, followed by Will Fuller. Mark Andrews, 3 catches, 43 yards as well. Defensively, Fred Warner turns out can tackle.
If anybody wants Precise, they'll have to give up a couple of first-round picks.
For the touchdown machine. Sacks, Melvin Ingram, Grady Jarrett, both with a sack, and Justin March with a sack for the Colts, who are not having a Super Bowl slump. Marcus Williams, Casey Hayward, both with interceptions in this game. Overall, not bad. Let's go see who the player of the week is. All right, your player of the week, rookie Callum Bryson is your QB in the NFC. The AFC Defensive Player of the Week, Kyle Van Noy. The Offensive Player of the Week does not exist. It's a nobody, literally. The NFC Defensive Player of the Week, Justin Houston, with 4 tackles, 3 sacks. Hey, Stags. Stags says, hey, that's my guy. Yep, the rookie showed up today. He had a great game. Great game. Go ahead and take a quick look at your leaders across the league. Reese McDuffie, still your passing leader. Just started a new dynasty with Texas. Nice, Tyler. Baker Mayfield, second. Justin Herbert. Joe Burrow. Callum Bryson. Look at Callum Bryson up there. Okay, wait a minute. Tyrod Taylor. Touchdowns, Reese McDuffie. Jimmy Garoppolo is looking like an MVP candidate right now, which is weird to say. Most interceptions, your guy, Reese McDuffie, 9 interceptions. We knew. Dak Prescott, though, 4 TDs, 8 interceptions. Not having a good year. Dak Prescott and the Packers just not doing well. Justin Herbert, after the great year, he's having a sophomore slump. 8 touchdowns, 7 interceptions.
Baker in the top 5 in interceptions.
Facts. Your leading rusher is Clyde Edwards-Helaire, followed by Josh Jacobs, averaging a 6.3 yards per carry.
But not as much as
Derrick
King Henry.
Henry, 7.1 yards every time this man touches the ball. Cam Newton's averaging 7.7. Touchdowns, Aaron Jones, who just had 3 in the last game with 5. Alvin Kamara with 5. Royce Freeman has 4. CJ Precise has 17 carries, 4 TDs. I'm not great at math. That's a pretty decent percentage. Let's see.
Like 20-25%.
That is, yeah, close. 23.5%. 23% of the time, CJ Prosise touches the ball. Touchdown. Receiving, Tyreek Hill leading the league in receiving. Didn't expect that. Calvin Ridley up there. I did expect that. Josh Reynolds having a great year. Brandon Cooks up there. Adam Thielen. Your leading receiving for TDs, Calvin Ridley, followed by Christian Kirk, and then Darnell Mooney. Traquan Smith, 4 TDs on 11 catches. He's having a good year. Mekhi Becton hasn't given up a sack. Elijah Wilkinson has given up 7. Your leading tacklers, Miles Jack, Fred Warner, CJ Mosley. Tackles for loss, Trey Hendrickson. Bob Wagner, and DeMarcus Lawrence. Or Dexter Lawrence, excuse me. Dexter Lawrence. Your leading sacks are Chase Young with 5.5, followed by Chandler Jones, Von Miller, who had 5 in one game, Joey Bosa, Alden Smith, Leonard Floyd. Interceptions goes to Jonathan Jones. Well, a whole bunch of people with 2. Tavon Blue with 2. You're my boy, Blue. Dayton Jackson has 2 interceptions on the year, 98 yards total. He has 1 that went 80 yards. Most field goals made, Joey Sly tied for the lead. Longest field goal goes to Tucker McCann, 57, and a bunch of others. Justin Tucker, Will Lutz, Jason Sanders, and Taylor Bertolet. Punting, your highest punting average goes to J.K. Scott, 56.9 yards. Wild. His longest punt is credited for 74 yards along with Brett Kern. Barry Ross with the only TD. Kick returning so far. All right, I'm gonna call it a night there, guys. I'll go over before I start the stream tomorrow. I'll do the injury report. So we'll do injury report before I start tomorrow. I am gonna send y'all on a raid. I just don't know where yet. Let's do.
Yeah, because there was one random thing I was wondering, but it's not
What's that?
big a deal. Just maybe like I don't know how many transactions there would be, but like
Oh yeah,
going
good
through
point.
the transactions, not discussing it, just like
Scrolling through them.
yeah.
I hadn't thought about it. It's a good point though.
Not that many after the preseason, so that's good.
Yeah, not a whole lot, but there are some that we need to make moves for.
So yeah, I can definitely probably just do that because there was like what, not even 10 things there. So
Yeah. Let's see. Who can I send y'all to?
the Bills overall's been adjusted now?
Yeah. Oh yeah, thanks. We're gonna send y'all to Ryan the Lion. Send y'all over there real quick. Y'all can go say hi to him, show him some love. He's doing Ryan Reacts. Don't know. Just chatting. He's watching videos and reacting to them apparently. Should be interesting. But I'm gonna call it a night, guys. Y'all have a amazing day. I will see y'all tomorrow. Week 5 coming tomorrow. Don't forget to vote for the game that you want to see. Go into the Discord. We let the viewers vote for a game. So if you're interested in seeing a specific team or anything like that, specific players play, vote for that game to be played. All right? Under broadcast voting. Don't forget to vote. And I am out. Have a great night. Bye.
What up, man? Oh, thank you for the raid party of 6.
Yeah.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
He probably
oh
will,
my
Nick.
god.
Like I said, he probably will. And if he doesn't, that's okay too.
Oh my god. How you doing, man? How'd the stream go with your
Cool.
Madden 21? We're currently watching a little bit of Parental Control. Hi, everybody that came in.
Oh
from
my
our
god.
Dad gamers at the stream.
This is why we're having a viewer assembly.
Man made 900 moves.
Everyone's been there with Madden.
This is why we're doing viewer assembly.
Good lord. Fuck me. Good hit.
Yeah, PT in the morning. No problem, bro. Thank you for the raid.
Good hit.
Yeah, we're watching a little parental
Nesta
control
was
where I
pissed.